everyone. Welcoming our chief guests, everyone, all the students who have come in attendance to our lecture demonstration and performance, which will be tomorrow, conducted by Kalinga Kala Kendra Trust in association with Deccan College Art Circle. So, thank you so much for coming, and you will get to learn a lot of things today. First of all, I would like to invite our founder director, Dr. Mamata Mishra, to come on the stage. Come near the lab for the lighting lab. I would also like to invite our chief guest, Shri Dipayan Ghosh, Shrimati Dr. Pradnya Kulkarni, Shrimati Pushpita Rath, and Shrimati Dr. Amrita Sarkar. Please come. So first, Dr. Pradnya Kulkarni, who has invited us, who has given us the stage to present our lecture demonstration today. She is a PhD in Sanskrit and Lexicography, MA in Linguistics. She is an assistant professor at Deccan College, working here for 29 years. At the same time, she is also a creative writer, performer and a YouTuber. She spends her time researching on informative videos in Indian culture. Our next chief guest, Shri Dipayan Ghosh. He is the founder director of Rudra in Kolkata. He is working for the welfare of Indian art and culture. He's been a special anchor for ICCR, EZCC, Damru Ninad. He brought Chau dance concept to Pune in association with Kalinga Kala Kendra in 2022, where we had workshop in Kolkata and Pune and conducted national level dance festival thereafter. Shrimati Pushpita Rath is a nationally acclaimed classical singer as well as a designer. She's been here for the past many years. And at last, Shrimati Amrita Sarkar, Assistant Professor in the Department of EIHC and Archaeology, Deccan College. Also a trained vocalist, having received training under the tutelage of Shrimati Sangeetacharya Amiya Ranjan Banerjee, Vishnupur Gharana, and Vidushi Aarti Ankalekar, Agra Gwalior Gharana. She likes to call herself a full-time accommodation and a lifetime singer. Sharada Vidyadani Dayani Dukharani Jagata Janani Jalamukhi Mata Saraswati Sharada Vidyadani Dayani Dukharani Jagata Janani Jalamukhi Mata Saraswati Sharada Vidyadani Kije Sudrishti Shiva Gopal Apano Apano Karam Bakas Dije Sukha Sampad Bibidharag Dhunani Pata Sampada Aparampara Sharada Vidyadani जगत जननी ज्वालामुखी माता सरस्वती शारदा विद्यादानी. Now I'd like to talk about the visionary behind our trust, Kalinga Kala Kendra. So yeah, before that I would like to invite everyone on stage, all the members of our trust, all the chief guests, please come here. We'll just take a photo. We'd
come forward. Everybody come forward.
I'd like to invite Shrimati Pushpita Rath to felicitate Deepayan Ghosh.
It brings me immense pleasure that we are now working in association with Deccan College Art Circle, presided by Pratya Kulkarni ma'am and Amrita Sarkar, to take forward this art form in Deccan College, and having such lovely students who are also having so much of quality in their art as well as in their studies. So we are looking forward more students like this, and they should see what this ma'am is doing so hard for the welfare of art and culture. Kalinga Kala Kendra Trust is working for this mission and vision only, and for that I'm thankful to Shrimati Pushpita Rath to have come over here to have taken the pain over here. She is a classical artist, a great classical artist of Doordarshan, as well as she is also a designer and fashion, everything she has. Like that, she has yeah, Akashvani also. She is actually a great artist from Akashvani and Doordarshan. And Amrita Sarkar, she's been working with us for long, and we have experienced her talent, the way she presents, her voice quality is immense. Now you have heard, all of you, this I don't have to say much about. After all this, we are all working as a team, as a trust. But we are thankful to have Deepayan Ghosh, who has brought Chhau Dance Festival in Pune. And Kalinga Kala Kendra Trust had actually worked with Deepayan Ghosh. He is the founder of Rudrayan from Kolkata. We just invited him to this, and he accepted the invitation, had come from so far. And not only that, he has worked with all the government officials of West Bengal, and we are trying to bring this art form to Pune to experience and explore the quality of the art form of our Eastern India. So you will also come to know about, like, we have brought Srimati Polmi Chatterjee. She is an exponent in Gaudiyo, and that is now considered as the 9th classical dance form in Calcutta University, I think Rabindra Bharati University. She will tell much more about this. And Dr. Moha Mukhopadhyay, she has brought this. That's how, Krishna, this Mayapur, if you have gone, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu involvement, everything is inside this. Much will be told in the lecture demonstration. And we have Uday Shankar style also, which is first time we are putting it as a lecture demo in art college here, and Spartan Art Circle. And for that, Dr. Anvesha Singh, she is an exponent in Uday Shankar, as well as Kathak from Lucknow Gharana. So bringing everything. Now after the lunch we'll be having of Odissi also, from a very renowned dancer. She is from Malaysia and Singapore and Indonesia. She has performed over there. and not perform. She was actually trained also over there from Ramli and Deva Prasad style. She will let us know about the Deva Prasad as well as the Keruchan Mahapatra style. So what is that? That is I always feel that students should be more informed than others. That's how we felt that this is the right place to conduct this lecture demonstration. And tomorrow we'll be having performance of all these artists from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. We are having our secretary Sandeep Ranaji. He is actually taking care of this trust also. He has also worked for this Chho festival, helped us in all this to bring this art form over here also. Through his help also we could do this in Pune. And Shri Loknath Sarangi, he has been always supporting to Kalinga Kala Kendra for last 15 years. So the time we started this thought of promoting, bringing art and culture, bringing actually the education, not that only performance. If you are not educated, you are not understanding, performance becomes very difficult. So we want to understand that how you should be more devotional towards the art form. And that's how you can educate yourself also. And Nikshita Sarangi, who was just anchoring, she is also part of our trust, and she has been also helpful. Because of her only Kalinga Kala Kendra got established in 2010. So that's why she is the one who inspired me and pushed me to create this institution. Thank you so much for coming over here, and I would like to have Deepan Ghosh to say a few words.
Good afternoon. Am I louder? Okay. So good afternoon all of you, and good afternoon ma'am, all of you over here. तो बहुत ज्ञान के बातें हो चुके हैं यहाँ पे. मैं एक सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन करता हूँ. यहाँ पे जो सब भी है, कौन अपने मन से आया और किसको खींच के लाया गया? सच बताओ, अपने दिल पे हाथ रख के बताओ. अपने, हाँ, बाजू वाले के नहीं. राइट ना? ओके. सो नॉट एन इशू. जो भी आए हो, जितने भी टाइम स्पेंड करना है, ये मत सोचो कि स्पेंड करना है. जितने भी टाइम यहाँ पे रहोगे वो इन्वेस्ट होगा तुम्हारा. क्यों इन्वेस्ट होगा? वो कल आफ्टर 5 o'clock आपको पता चलेगा. सो दिस नॉट अबाउट द स्पेंडिंग द टाइम. आई होप आई एम क्लियर. और दूसरी बात, मेरा बात रहा कि मैं थोड़ा यूनिवर्स में जाता हूँ. एक यूनिवर्स है ना हमारे यहाँ पे, पता है ना सबको? सो यूनिवर्स कहाँ से क्रिएट हुआ पता है? द बिग बैंग थ्योरी. पता है सबको बिग बैंग थ्योरी के बारे में? ओके, चलो फाइन. तो वही एक यूनिवर्स है. तो एक यूनिवर्स में कितने गैलेक्सीज हैं हमको पता नहीं, राइट? एक गैलेक्सीज में कितना स्टार्स है हमको पता नहीं. तो वो एक गैलेक्सी मिल्की वे का एक स्टार, सूर्य के 9 ग्रहों में से एक ग्रह पृथ्वी, उसके 200 देशों में से एक देश, और वो एक देश के 1 ट्रिलियन स्पीसीज में से होमोसेपियंस के 140 करोड़ में से एक मैं. तो अभी तुम बताओ मैं खुद को कितना सीरियसली लूं? तो मैं उतनी कुछ ज्ञान की बातें कर ही नहीं सकता. जो भी है ज्ञान की बातें करने के लिए मैडम लोग हैं, वो करेंगे, वो डेमोन्स्ट्रेट करेंगे आपको लेक्चर्स. उसको लिए चलना है, उसको सुनना है, उसमें से तुमको जितना सही लगे तुम लोगों को उतना ही लेना है और उसको लेके आगे बढ़ना है. ठीक है? जैसे होता है ना, मान लो मैडम, इफ ऑल ऑफ हियर दे आर आल्सो एग्री विथ मी, हमारे अगर 10 चैप्टर रहते थे ना तो हम लोग 5 या 6 चैप्टर पढ़ के जाते थे उस टाइम. राइट ना? कि भाई ये 5 और 6 चैप्टर अच्छे से पढ़ लो तो कुछ हो जाएगा एग्जाम में, एटलीस्ट 70-80% तो आ जाएंगे. तो वो 5-6 चैप्टर जो है ना, उसमें से कुछ नहीं छोड़ने का है. तो आज जो तुम लोग बैठे हो ना यहाँ पे, 1 घंटा का डेमोन्स्ट्रेट होगा ना, उसमें से अगर 30 मिनट्स का बात भी लिए ना, तो वो 30 मिनट्स का बात ना सॉलिड होना चाहिए. मतलब जो भी काम कर रहे हो ना, उसमें कुछ भी नेग्लिजेंसी मत रखो. बाकी का छोड़ दो, नो इशू. सब कुछ सबके लिए नहीं होता है. आई होप आई एम क्लियर. थैंक यू.
Thank you so much, Deepanji. Now I have to have some few words from Pradya ma'am, and okay, she will. So you have to be there from 3 to 5. from Pradya ma'am, because I have kept, I will want her to speak more about, and not 5 minutes, it will be 20 minutes. Okay? And now I would like to have Amrita Sarkar to say something.
I have already sung, and what I want to say, I'll say in the lecture hall. So let's start the program.
So last Pushpita ma'am, let her also speak something. I don't know whether she will come tomorrow or not, but today we can hear from her.
Very nice to interact with all of you, and Mamta ji is doing a great job here. And I would just say a few lines that I have been a part of the corporate world because my husband was in the corporate, so I've traveled a lot and I've seen a lot of life. But the pleasure and the satisfaction that music and dance gives is uncomparable. I mean, after some, when you are younger, you are attracted to the material things. Ye achieve karna hai, ye karna hai, wo karna hai. But when I met my guru, after that my life changed. Even I was the same. I used to go to discos and, have a different kind of a life. But after meeting my Guruji, Sri Suresh Patki, the disciple of Pandit Jasraj, life has totally changed. And I feel all of you should at least try, at least to learn some instrument or some kind of dance form. See, all cannot become artists, but at least you'll be able to appreciate and attend such programs, and that will enrich your life a lot. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Sandeep Rana ji.
Good morning. Now it is afternoon, I think. So, welcome, judges and everyone in the dais and students. So, today we will experience some new things. We are trying to give you better. Let's see how much you expect from us and how much we deliver. Thanks for your presence.
Loknath ji.
Good afternoon, everybody. I think everybody, all the distinguished guests, they have already spoken about you. I am little disappointed looking at the number of participants. In fact, the number of people standing here is almost equal to the number of participants. But anyway, there is a spiraling effect in science that you would be knowing. So each one of you is expected to learn and transfer this knowledge or the waves of knowledge on art and culture and promotion of art and culture. That is your responsibility. Okay? Please take this as an opportunity to learn something different. I have also come from corporate world, as Madam just explained. And initially when we are in college life, we always aspire to have all kinds of materialist achievements, car, girl, wife, all these facilities. But as you grow up and you see the rat race in the corporate world, then you will start to realize there is no end to it. There is no end to it. I am also registered as a PhD student at this age of 58, 59, but still there is no aim to your aspiration. But while you are targeting to achieve your professional and personal aim, this is something which generally we have been ignoring, and the time has come that you guys are getting this input free of cost. Please try and take it as much as possible and transmit to your fellow friends, students, your family members. It should contain at least 10% of your personal life. Like in a savings bank, when you invest your money, don't put everything in the equity market. Keep at least 10% in the savings bank, right? In the rainy day, that 10% at least will come to your help. So time will come that you will realize that, hey, I was doing some guitar and at least I am able to entertain myself. Do not take this performance or the program as a media of entertainment which generally the Indian public takes. I have travelled abroad and you will not believe the people abroad give more respect to our Indian classical dance and music than we ourselves. That is the pity of our Indian nationals. So please change this mindset and take it forward in a positive. Whether you are becoming a dancer or not, that doesn't matter. But at least you know. Tomorrow somebody talks to you about classical dance, about classical music. Why somebody should learn? Why should somebody waste his time? You should be able to vouch, hey, this is what is the benefit. You can be a scientist, you can be an IITian, you can be an Indian Institute of Science PhD scholar. But at the back of the mind, you also know how to play guitar, or at least you know how to clap when a particular music or a particular dance performance is being displayed. So try to learn something, assimilate those new learnings, spread it in the community. That is what is the social service you can do directly or indirectly. Thank you so much, and we welcome to you with more numbers in the second session. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And just we'll start with our lecture also. Bye.
I'd like to talk more about our vision, Kalinga Kalagindra Trust, the visionary person behind it, the person who started. Dr. Mamata Mishra, she's the founder director of Kalinga Kalakendra Trust. At the same time, she's also a classical artist, an educationist, spiritual therapist, and social reformer to work intensively for the art and artists of India. Her main aim is connecting artists, enriching art and culture globally. That is the aim of our trust, and that's what all the members who are in part of the trust are striving for. She's also has been running Kalinga Kalakendra Institute of Music, Dance and Performing Arts for the past 15 years, where we teach all sorts of classical dances, music, instrument, everything. She is a renowned, graded classical artist of All India Radio and Doordarshan, as well as a national and international performer. She's a PhD researcher in music and fine arts, and her background is postgraduate in microbiology and computer science. Her expertise in music and sound therapy and inner conscious awakening through music and dance, which is what she is promoting, it is a new concept of learning through scientific, logical and yogic way, making learning easier for the students. We have students all across the world who have been imparted knowledge in a similar manner. Her main way of teaching is to balance both the brains, left and right brain, with the help of scientific and your yogic way of learning music. She supports, educates and promotes Indian art culture, weavers, painters and spreads the essence of Vedas, Jagannath culture and Bhagavad Gita across the globe. She has been also teaching music and dance for the children of orphanage, providing them all study materials and guiding them towards development. And she has also founded two women associations aimed at the development of women entrepreneurs, Pune Odia Bengali Association and Pune Odia Women Association and Pune Bengali Women Association. I'll just speak up about a few of her accolades. She has been, all our institute has been, we went to Dubai Expo 2020. She's a performer of that, along with her institute Kalinga Kalakendra. She has been featured in Femina, the leading magazine, in 2021. And I'll just start with the presentation so that you will get to know more about what we have been doing, which will be better, easier to express. So, as you can see, I already gave you a brief profile of Dr. Mamata Mishra. Her teaching methodology believes in therapeutical way of teaching. Her teaching therapy is conducted through a scientific, yogic and logical manner. She provides therapeutic education on vocal and speech problems, hormonal imbalances, academic growth, psychological problems, lifestyle issues, etc. About Kalinga Kalakendra. The name has been inspired from Kalinga, from the Kalinga Ashoka War that you must be knowing about, where Ashoka gave up his negative beliefs and worked for salvation after witnessing the bloodshed of Kalinga's people and to establish an institute in a state where Odisha and Eastern culture was largely unknown. This fueled her desire to educate others how to shift from a negative to a positive mindset. You can see we have been involved in many performances, Rath Yatra Festival, Navdurga Festival, then Raja Mahotsav, etc. So I'd like to probe further into Kalinga Kalakendra Trust, the organization behind what we are doing today. It is a registered trust founded by Dr. Mamata Mishra, engaged in promoting Indian classical dance, music, art and culture. The trust's vision is to bring the hidden and lesser known art forms and culture to mainstream and support the artist group. The trust is an outcome of 15 years of continuous effort in contributing to the promotion of Indian art and culture, a true beacon of innovation, creativity, motivation in the field of classical dance, music, folk art forms through its parent organization Kalinga Kalakendra Institute. We have been consistently organizing programs, workshops, music education to impart knowledge, awareness through scientific education and on our diverse cultural heritage and their significance in mainstream society. We organized Chow Dance Festival with association with Rudrayan in 2022 with artists from Purulia, West Bengal. Last year we organized Raja Parva in June 2023 that signifies the honor to womanhood of Mother Earth relating to women's menstrual health hygiene. Recently we have also had Behind the Woods Festival where we had Odia folk arts like Mayurbhanj Chau and Bagho Nacha, all those hidden art forms that you will never get to see anywhere. So you can see like we have Gaudiya Nitya, Odissi, Uday Shankar, Kathak. These are the main art forms that we are promoting. We are also promoting hidden arts and culture which you guys never get to see. So yes, I already spoke about Kalinga Kalakendra Trust, our honorable trustees. So this is led by Dr. Mamta Mishra, who is the founder director of Kalinga Kalakendra Trust. Shri Sandeep Rana is our secretary of the trust. Shri Loknath Sarangi is the member of our trust who is looking after the technicalities and all. Shrimati Paulomi Sakhalkar, she is joint secretary, and Shrimati Anvesha Singh, Dr. Anvesha Singh, she is also secretary of our trust. We also have Subra Samir and Swati Lagnajana Das, who are the members of the trust, and Preetam Mohanty, Preetam Mohanty is also our junior vice president, and Sangeeta Das is the vice president of our trust. Myself, I am a founding member, one of the members, that's it. We have collaborated with eminent classical vocal artists like Pandit Hemant Pense, Kathak dance artists like Shrimati Sheila Joshi, Shrimati Rujita Soman, vocalist Shrimati Sangeeta Gosai, eminent Odissi dancer Shrimati Sujata Mahapatra, and many others who have dedicated their lives to Indian art and culture. We have also organized various cultural exchange programs, conducted workshops for both local Marathi cultural and educational organizations with these dignitaries, and generated funds to support charity at Bachpan Bachao School. We celebrated Navdurga festival wherein 9 women artists from across country participated in this festival. Then we had Rath Yatra festival where for all 9 days we narrated 9 avatars of Sri Jagannath on online platform for understanding of people outside Odisha. All this took place during the COVID times, by the way. So, the institute and its artist students performed Indian classical art and Odissi dance at Dubai Expo in 2020 that helped Indian classical dance being known offshore in UAE. So, these are the pictures that you can see about Raja Parva. So, we have Srimati Anandita Das, who is a cultural ambassador of the trust. She's a renowned singer, classical singer all over the world. So this festival was aimed towards promoting women hygiene, and we have been because in Odisha, if I'm not sure if anyone knows, Raja festival is where you celebrate menstruation, where the girls are asked to rest, have fun, wear new clothes. They're not supposed to work. They are not supposed to cook, clean, anything. So, and this is a festival that only people of Odisha celebrate. So we wanted to bring it to everyone in Pune to understand like how women are respected in Odisha. And this is the Chow dance that we had conducted in 2022 with association of Rudrayan. So we had Shri Naveen Chakrabarti, Shrimati Mousami Chaudhary, both are eminent Chow dancers. They have been there and you must have noticed them if you're an avid follower of Chow dance. So, Kalinga Kalakendra brings Purulia Chow Dance Festival to Pune. This was 2 years ago. Now, this is Behind the Woods, the one I was talking about, with association of Odia Language, Literature and Cultural Department, Government of Odisha, where we had dance forms from Odisha, like the hidden ones that you'll never see, which one. So Bagho Nacha and you have your Mayurbhanj Chau. These are 2 tribal art forms that we brought to Pune and presented on a national stage. So you can see people are dressed up as Bagha, and they are Bagha means tiger, by the way, and horses. All of them came all the way from Odisha just to demonstrate this. And our performers, we have Dr. Anvesha Singh, Anandita Das, Saini Nanda. All of them also presented their own art forms on the same stage. Our newspaper articles that we had posted to promote our cause. Our Dr. Mamta Mishra has also been chief guest at various schools. Her vision, she's trying to inculcate those in students all across India. She's also been actively teaching music and celebrating Children's Days at Bachpan Bachao NGO, a home for orphans. And this is a part of the institute. Long back we had KKG annual event where the proceeds were donated to the NGO. So you can also see I'm also singing. Recently in December, we had a charity function at Sneha Sparsh Care Home in Katraj, where we had whatever donations we had received, we had used for the welfare of the old age people, old age and psychiatric patients, those who have been abandoned by their families. So our aim is to support any kinds of cause, like be it from charity to your music, dance, everything. So that is what we are aiming to do. There have been multiple performances for the past, actually if you count Dr. Mamata's history, it's been past 35 years. But if we are only considering the institute and the trust, then past 15 years. We have been to so many festivals in Odisha, in Maharashtra itself, in Dubai as I mentioned, and the list goes on and on. So, and we are aiming to increase it more. We want to perform everywhere. We want to make everyone know about our cause, and we want everyone to join and help us in promoting the same cause. She has also been a judge at various fashion weeks and singing competitions and at various annual functions in schools. So you can see our dance exponents who are representing our trust. Dr. Anvesha Singh, Kathak and Uday Shankar dance. Shrimati Paulomi Chatterjee, Gaudi and Nritya. And Shrimati Tandrani Ghosh, who is the Odissi dancer. We are dedicated to connecting and supporting artists and of marginalized sections of the society. So please be a part of our trust. If you are interested, please contact. And yes, we'll go forward with the lecture demonstration now. Call upon stage Dr. Anvesha Singh. She is an Uday Shankar dancer as well as Kathak dancer from Lucknow Gharana. Her gurus are Dr. Panchali Mukherjee from Kathak and Shri Govinda Mandal from Uday Shankar. She has been helping a lot in our trust and she's an active member. So please come on stage.
Namaskar. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself Anvesha Singh. I'm also from West Bengal, Hooghly district. Since childhood, from 4 years old. Since 4 years old, I'm dancing. I'm practicing under Dr. Panchali Mukherjee, Kathak, and Uday Shankar under Sri Govinda Mandal from the Nusri Shankar Dance Academy. So today we will start with first, what is dance? Can anyone know what is dance exactly? Anyone know? The art of dancing is the art of moving the body in a rhythmical way, usually to music, to express an emotion or idea, to narrate story, or simply to take delight in the moment itself. That means in dance we have Kal, we have Raga, we have Ovinay, which is called Natta as well. So, for everything combined as dance. What is classical dance? Not every dance is classical dance, right? So, classical dance, which has a strict discipline, how to move body, how to do mudras, where to apply that mudras, when you have to give some expression of sadness, when you have to give for expression of happiness. It's like those combined we call classical dance. We have classical dance like in India, classical dance we have like Kathak, Bharatanatyam, Manipuri, Odissi, Kathakali, Mohiniyattam, Kuchipudi, Satriya Nritya, and Chhau and Gaudiya. In classical dance, we have Nathan Veda. Indian classical dances has threefold divisions which are known as Nathan or Nathan Vedas, which is Natya, Nritya and Nritya. Coming to Kathak dance, the dance form Kathak draws its name from the word Katha, which is a Sanskrit word that means story. And Kathakar, which means the one who tells story or to do with stories. Many Kathakars communicate stories from the great epics and ancient mythology through dance, songs and music. Kathak dancers tell various stories through their hand movements, expressions, footwork and their body movements and flexibility, but most importantly through their facial expressions. Kathak often has a strong beat and can be danced in many tals. Kathak evolved during the Bhakti movement, particularly by incorporating the childhood and stories of the Hindu god Krishna, as well as independently in the court of North Indian kingdoms. During the period of Mughal rule, the emperors were patrons of Kathak dance and actively promoted it in their royal courts. Kathak performances include Urdu ghazals and commonly used instruments brought during the Mughal period. As a result, it is the only Indian classical dance form to feature Persian elements. Kathak refers to one of the major classical dance forms primarily found in northern India. The Kathak tradition of India is traceable to 400 BCE. The Lucknow Gharana of Kathak was founded by Pandit Ishwari Prasad, a devotee of the Bhakti movement. Ishwari Prasad lived in village of Handia, which is situated in southeast Uttar Pradesh. It is believed that Lord Krishna came to his dreams and instructed him to develop dance as a form of worship. He taught the dance form to his sons Arguruji, Kharguji and Tularamji, who again taught their followers, and the tradition continued for more than 6 generations, carrying forward this rich legacy that is well acknowledged as the Lucknow Gharana of Kathak by Indian literature or music of both Hindus and Muslims. The development of Kathak during the era of Bhakti movement predominantly focused on the legends of Lord Krishna and his eternal love Radhika or Radha, found in texts like the Bhagavata Purana, which were spectacularly performed by the Kathak artist. Next, it's come to Mughal era when Kathak dance forms and costumes got changed or developed in another way. This ancient classical dance form that was majorly associated with Hindu epics was well acknowledged by the courts and nobles of the Mughal period. The dance formed in Mughal courts, however, adopted a more erotic form without having much reference to particular themes applied earlier that communicated religious or spiritual concepts. Improvisations were made by the dancers predominantly to entertain the Muslim audience, which, although were different from the age-old dancing concept, but contained a subtle message in it, like the love of Radha Krishna. Eventually, Central Asian and Persian themes become a part of its format. This included replacements of sari with a costume that bared midriff. As I said, in this era, Kathak dance changed, their form developed in another way, and costume also they have modified. Decline during colonial rule. In the 18th century, followed by the establishment of colonial rule, in the 19th century saw decline of various classical dance forms which were subjected to contemptuous fun and discouragement, including Kathak. Again in 20th centuries, Kathak revived. That was the revival phase of Kathak. In the midst of such trouble in Kathak dance, the families made effort in keeping this ancient dance form from dying out. They continued teaching the form, including training boys. The progress of the Indian freedom movement in the early 20th century saw an effort among Indians to revive national culture and tradition and rediscover the rich history of India in order to revive the very essence of the nation. Next, what kind of instrument used in Kathak, especially in Kathak dance? A Kathak performance may include a dozen classical instruments depending more on the effect and depth required for the particular performance. However, some instruments are typically used in Kathak like tabla that harmonize well with the rhythmic foot movements of the dancer and often imitates sound of such footwork movements or vice versa to create a jugalbandi. A manjira and sarangi or harmonium are also used most often. Famous exponents in Kathak. Eminent personalities associated with Kathak, including among of others the founders of the different gharanas or schools of this form of classical dance, namely Bhanuji of the Jaipur Gharana, Janaki Prasad of the Banaras Gharana, Pandit Ishwari Prasad of the Lucknow Gharana, and Raja Chakradhar Singh of the Raigarh Gharana. Shambhu Maharaj was a renowned guru of the Lucknow Gharana. His brothers Lachu Maharaj and Achyut Maharaj were also stalwarts in the art of Kathak. One name that almost everyone know in Lucknow Gharana, Pandit Biju Maharaj Ji. He is an icon of the legendary Maharaj family and son of Achan Maharaj. He is considered the leading advocate of the Lucknow Gharana. Others like Sitara Devi was another star of this dance form. Described as Nritya Samrakini, that is the embrace of dance by Ravindranath Tagore, and she continues to retain her Kathak Queen title even after death. Next is Kathak costume. In every classical dance, we have different costumes we used. Even though in different gharana, we used different costumes. As Kathak is popular both in Hindu and Muslim communities, the costumes of this dance form are made in line with traditions of the respective communities. There are two types of Hindu costumes for female dancers, while the first one includes a sari worn in a unique fashion complemented with a choli or blouse that covers the upper body and scarf or urni worn in same places. The other costume includes a long embroidered skirt with a contrasting choli and transparent urni. Costume is well complemented with traditional jewelry, usually gold, that includes the ones adorning her hair, nose, ear, neck and hand. Musical ankles called ghungroos, which is main instrument in Kathak, which is main jewelry in Kathak, which produce rhythmic sound while a performer performs excellent and spectacular footwork. Head jewelry adorns her in the second case. Various type of face makeup put on helps highlight a performer's facial expressions. Hindu male Kathak dancers usually wear a silk dhoti with a silk scarf. These are the Kathak Gharanas: Lucknow Gharana, Jaipur Gharana, Banaras Gharana and Raigad Gharana. Lucknow Gharana, Sri Ishwari Prasad Ji, as a native of the Handia region in Prayagraj, which is nowadays called Allahabad. He was established as the original founder of the Lucknow Gharana of Kathak dance. Handia is one of the areas whose main inhabitants have been storytellers. It was said that Ishwari Prasad had seen Lord Krishna in his dream and inspired him to make the Nritya Bhagavatam. Dance of Lucknow Gharana. In this dance form, the dancer does small tora, tukra. Special attention is paid to the beauty of hand movements in tukras. In this gharana, in addition to the dance lyrics, the Paran, words of Pakwaj and Parmilu are also danced, although there is little publicity for dancing. Tha, ta, kathunga, based bandish are very popular in this Lucknow Gharana. Many types of tal, tehai, thar, tehai are danced in tukras or of tatkar. They also have their own special way of presenting thart. Gat Nikash is more visible in this Lucknow Gharana, and they have a costume to make gat from both sides. Singing Thumri and telling expression is the specialty of this Gharana, whose main credit for the promotion goes to Bindadin Maharaj. Here are some important terms of Kathak dance like Tatkar, Thaat, Salami, Amad, Tora, Tukra, Bol, Chakadar, Parant, Kavita, Hastak, Palta, etc. Leader of Lucknow Gharana. The Lucknow Gharana of next is Shambhu Maharaj Ji. Shambhu Maharaj Ji was another prominent Kathak dancer of the Lucknow Gharana and was a disciple of Bechu Maharaj's grandfather. Bindadin Maharaj, he was known for his footwork and improvisational skills. Next is Sitara Devi. Next, Kumodini Lakhia. And next, very famous and renowned dancer, Shashwati Sen, Mrs. Shashwati Sen. In conclusion, the Lucknow Gharana of Kathak dance is a rich and vibrant tradition that has evolved over centuries, blending elements of Persian, Hindu, and Mughal cultures. The Lucknow Gharana is known for its graceful and fluid movements, complex footwork, use of facial expressions, improvisation, and synchronization with music. The Gharana has produced several renowned artists and has contributed significantly to the development and evolution of Kathak dance. Which I performed in stage shows, but unfortunately today we are facing some sound problems, so good as she is getting ready for his lover who is coming. उन्होंने पहन के देखा बट उनको अच्छा नहीं लगा, तो शी इज एक्सप्रेशन गिविंग एक्सप्रेशन that she is not looking good with this jewelry. As she is going to meet her lover Krishna, so शर्मा रेडी होने के बाद थोड़ा तो शर्माएंगे ही ना. So after wearing oni. She was looking for her face, how she is looking today, as she is going to meet her lover.
Dr. Anvisha, I have some question from the student side. Shall I ask question from your side? I want your involvement of the students also, like the poses of the hands, and I want that you should do it also. Okay. Could you show some poses, like what the hand movements or whatever?
If हम अगर ओढ़नी ओढ़ रहे हैं, which is singers of women, right? तो हम कैसे ओढ़ेंगे? नहीं ओढ़ेंगे ना? In dance.
Can some girls come on stage?
Yes, we have some very good dancers.
Yes, please come on stage.
Arya, go. Tailash.
आ जाओ. कुछ नहीं, हम लोग का बस इसको इन्वॉल्वमेंट कहते हैं, ठीक है?
Anyone
Otherwise it
else
becomes
also,
more like a
anybody who's
theory.
interested to give it a try, please.
Yeah, please. Boys भी गा सकते हैं. It's not girls only.
Professional.
Those who are professional dancers, they will be fined for not coming on stage. उल्टा वो.
Once you start, then yes. Start.
So how will
Yes. Come start. Naina, show her she'll do. You can follow Naina. Now, ma'am will show you. You will do.
You come and sit. And some other pose.
अब श्रृंगार करते हैं, तो श्रृंगार हम जब करते हैं हमारे लिए तो आए ऐसे मिरर फिक्स होता है, तभी के टाइम पे ऐसे नहीं है, तो श्रृंगार if I'm looking
Touch the chin. Touch the chin. Okay. I want to ask something in between. Suppose we are watering the plant and we want to do the Kathak while we are watering the plant. Can you show this? The mudra of the hands, okay? That's important. And plucking the flowers, what are the fingers used? Can you all do? Pluck the flowers or first water the plant plus water. इतने प्यार से प्लांट को पानी दोगे तो पेड़ उगेगा ही उगेगा. And now you have to get up to pluck the flowers because the flowers is on the top. How will you pluck the flowers? For tomorrow onwards you are going to continue this type of practice. Okay? This is Kathak is not nothing, it is a katha, story. So it is like I am plucking the flower, that is also a story. Okay. Suppose you want to show the birds flying, how will you show? Now, the nature, the plants. ये आर्कियोलॉजिकल डिपार्टमेंट के हो ना, सब तो नेचर में ही जाते हो. वहाँ ऐसे बहुत सारी चिड़िया मिलेंगी. आप बताओ कैसे अभी चिड़िया को कैसे उड़ाओगे? अब तुम देख रहे हो तुम्हारे प्लांट्स के पास वो चिड़िया भी उड़ रहे हैं. वाह, आ जाओ तुम भी जाओ. Good. So anything you want to ask more about? These are the basic katha. We just not want to show that घराना. You know what is घराना? मेरे ये क्वेश्चंस मैं सबको बहुत सिंपल वे में समझाऊंगी. कोई जानते हो तो बताओ. व्हाट इज कॉल्ड घराना? बहुत लोग डर जाते घराना नाम से. आप कौन से घराना? नहीं मैं तो ऐसे ही सीखती हूँ, मुझे ऐसे मैं कुछ ये घराना नहीं जानती. बट वो घराना के अंदर है, उनको पता नहीं चलता है. कैन यू टेल व्हाट इज कॉल्ड घराना? मैं सिंपल वे में बताऊँ बिकॉज आई ऑलवेज गो फ्रॉम द बेसिक्स ऑफ अ लाइफ ओनली. क्या होता है स्कूल? यूरो किड स्कूल है, लेक्सिकन स्कूल है. ऐसा स्कूल है क्या कि लेक्सिकन स्कूल में एक प्रकार का करते हैं, वो तो सीबीएसई बोर्ड या आईसीएसई बोर्ड वो घराना होता है क्या? होता है वो ऐसा क्या? सिंपल वे में बताऊंगी. घर में सब लोग बिरयानी बनाते होंगे, राइस कुक करते होंगे, राइट? हमारे घर में वही बासमती राइस हम लोग अच्छा बोलेंगे कोलम राइस, मिनिमम कोलम राइस हम लाते हैं घर पे. ठीक है, मेरे घर में चावल इस तरह से पकता है. अभी मैं अमृता मैम से बोलूँगी उनके घर में चावल अलग प्रकार से पकता है. सेम चावल डिफरेंट तरह से पकता है. तो क्या बोलते हैं हम? मेरे घर में यही स्टाइल है. ठीक है, तो वो घराना मतलब हमने वही स्वरों को, वही मुद्रा को अपने स्टाइलिस्टिक प्रेजेंटेशन करते हैं और उसको एक अलग प्रकार का लाते हैं. क्योंकि बेसिक नाट्य शास्त्र हो या कोई भी शास्त्र हो, उसमें हमारा सेम मुद्रा, सेम स्टाइल ऑफ डांसिंग सभी में लिखा हुआ है. ठीक है, आप जब वो देखोगे नाट्य शास्त्र कथक में भी फॉलो करते हैं, ओडिसी में फॉलो करते हैं, गोरी में फॉलो करते हैं, सब जगह फॉलो करते हैं. क्यों? और उसमें जैसे आप लोग बोलोगे आज मैंने सीखा, मैं अपने आप को ऐसे करने वाली हूँ, तो आप एक तरह का स्टाइल बनाते हो. दिस इज कॉल्ड घराना. आप कभी डरोगे नहीं घराना से. ठीक है, मतलब अमृता के घर में जाओगे तो वो किस तरह का राइस कुक होता है, तो बोलोगे अमृता जी के घर में जो हम खाए थे ना वो बहुत अच्छा था, क्योंकि आपको वो पसंद आया. और जब पसंद आया आप उनको फॉलोअर बन गए. जब फॉलोअर बन गए आप उनका राइस को बना के पॉपुलर हो गए. ये होता है घराना. ठीक है, दिस इज सेल्फ.